This is question 18. Why was King Herod so angry? The Judean province where Jesus was born lay beneath a double curse. The primary burden, of course, was its occupation by the Roman Empire. In 63 BC, Pompey, the Roman general, stormed Jerusalem and claimed the entire region for Rome. The second shadow was cast by Herod, king of the Jews. Who exactly was Herod, and what part did he play in the coming of Christ? He was the son of Antipater, who had been appointed procurator of Judea when the Romans ascended to power in the territory. But in 44 BC, Caesar was assassinated in Rome. A civil war erupted there, and when the smoke cleared, Mark Antony was one of the winners. He favored Antipater's son Herod, a half-Jew, to keep order in Judea. The Roman Senate even named him King of the Jews in 37 BC, as if that would carry any weight with the common folk. It certainly didn't. Even when Herod began rebuilding the fallen temple to win the hearts of the Jews, they still resented him. After all, wasn't he building temples to honor all sorts of pagan gods? Wasn't he simply a tool of the Roman outsiders whose soldiers crucified peasants? Didn't he enforce their outrageous taxes and then demand his own taxes on top of them? Herod stood no chance of ever being a beloved ruler or of having his own people acknowledge him. It would take only one uprising by the Jewish rebels to overcome all his security precautions. As the time approached for the birth of Christ, Herod was in his final days. He was an old man immersed in pain and bitterness. As an obscure peasant and pregnant wife, though, approached the town of Bethlehem for a census, King Herod was just 6 miles away at Herodium. That was his proud fortress. It stood high on a hill, and it was within sight of the city of David back in Jerusalem. It was during these days of decline that the king's advisors briefed him on an interesting occurrence in the city. Visitors from the east had been asking questions in Jerusalem. They wanted to know where they might find the King of the Jews. The king, they were told, was out of town at present. He was resting at his private retreat and wished not to be disturbed. Herod may have heard about the commotion in Bethlehem, some woman giving birth in a cave and shepherds worshiping the child. It could all be dismissed as crazy talk during the commotion of the Roman census. However, we're told that all of Jerusalem was abuzz over the quest of the wise men. Herod took notice. Meanwhile, a short walk away, another king of the Jews occupied an animal trough. His legacy was not death, but life, not misery, but joy, not clutching what he had, but giving it away. And while the throne of Herod would soon be dust, Jesus would rule forever. Herod tried to manipulate the wise men to lead him to the child. When that failed, he decided to simply kill all the infant males 2 years old and under. To be sure, he wiped out the slate of any future competition. Herod died soon after that. And the little king in the manger, he rules even today, wise, good, and beloved.